Right now, right? What I want to talk to you about is that every day, every moment in your life, you are here to show up. Now, I get that showing up, sometimes it's really easy, and sometimes showing up is really hard. And we say it all the time. You hear your teacher say, hey, show up. You hear your friends say, show up. You hear your parents say, show up. But what does that mean to show up when somebody says it? It really is both a physical and a mental showing up. Right? There are some easier things to do, right? You show up by having your shirt tucked in, your shoes tied, all of those things done, but it's more than that. Because showing up is about saying, I'm here, I matter, and what I'm doing means something. But also, when we show up, sometimes we show up early. Maybe you get to school early, maybe you get to class early. And yes, it is sometimes to get started on your classwork, but sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes you're there early for each other. Maybe you're there to give that fist bump or that high five. Because sometimes we need that from each other. That sparks something between us. Because when we show up first, we encourage others to show up with us. And the more of us that show up, the more we can do. Again, guys, I know there's a lot of stuff that happens outside the classroom doors. There is drama between you and your friends. There's drama between you and loved ones. There's drama at home with your family. There's a lot of stuff going on politically in the world right now that is causing conflict and stress. We all get that. But showing up sometimes, hitting the pause button. Right? That's saying when I get to class, I'm hitting the pause on all of that drama. Because guess what? When you leave that class, when you get out of English class, when you leave social studies class, one of two things is going to happen with that stuff. It's either going to be gone, or it's still going to be there. But you got to break from it because you chose to put all of that drama on pause. Whether it's something here in your friend group, or you're worrying about the bigger things going on in the world. And I get that. And sometimes when we're talking about showing up, it's not a 50-50 thing, right? Because you've had friends, and probably yourself, where you've had a down day. Where you've had a day where you felt like, I don't know if I can show up today. It's hard to get out of bed. I'm really worried about what my mom's going through, my dad's going through. I'm worried about my future. I'm worried about what my friend is going through. And that makes it harder for you to show up. That's why I say relationships are not 50-50. Sometimes they're 90-10. Because that other person you care about, they only have the strength at that moment in their life to give 10%. But as a community, that means that we have to give that person 90%. And that's what we mean by showing up. And I want you to keep that in mind for all of your relationships. Sometimes mom is not always going to be able to show up and be that 90 for you. Sometimes mom, dad, family, they need you to be that 90. Sometimes your best friend is going to be going through something and they can't be that 90. Maybe they're at a 10 or a 20. And we pick up that other part because that's what we do. That's what caring people do, and that's how we show up. That's how we build a community. So what I want you to do right now is everybody go ahead and grab a note card. Give you about 10 seconds, go ahead and grab a note card. And while you're doing that, grab a writing utensil. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.75, 2.6, 2.3, 2.56.
Check your book bags. We need writing.
2.1, 2,
Go in your book bag. No.
1,
Get your book bag. You can't all depend on one person to get your book bag.
0.75. And back on me in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. On your card, no names, no grade, nothing like that. I want you to find the front where the lines are. And I want you right now, you've got 20 seconds. Today, how are you going to show up? It can be something about class. It can be something about school. That's fine. That's great. I'd love that. But if it's something personal to you about how you are going to show up today for you or for someone else, write it on this card. One way you will show up today. 20 seconds, go.